Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back, man. I'm just updating the thumbnail. We'll get started shortly. Come on, dude. What the fuck to do with this shit? Did you take a sit down piss, dude? Oh, no, okay. I stood up like a big boy, okay? Like a big boy. I promise. I did, okay. Where the fuck is it? Oh, wait, there it is. God damn it. Where the fuck is the picture? Oh, is it in here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, no. Come on, dude. God fucking sake. So irritating. But yeah, how you doing, Nick, anyway? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well there, partner. Hey, that's Lars, man. How you doing? I bet Crawler pulls his pants all the way down when he pisses. Yeah. Don't tell anyone, okay, dude? Don't tell anyone. Keep that shit confidential. Hopefully, Commenter makes an account called Rogan Crawler. Rogan Crawler, dude? He was in here earlier. Okay. Oh, there it is. Fucking, I couldn't find the thumbnail then. I found the thumbnail. But yeah, just gonna wait a few minutes just for people to drop by. ZT and stuff. ZT was in here a minute ago, so. Wanna get ZT in on this, man. Wanna get ZT in on this now. But yes. I hope you guys are doing well anyway. I tried this earlier, but I decided to delay it a little bit. Decided to delay this a little bit. Let me leave a post on Twitter. Share it on Twitter. Copy link. Did you already quit? You see, look at him on Twitter. Did you already quit the stream, dude? I ain't quit the stream, cunt. Fucking cunt he is. Alright. I was playing RE2 for a little bit, you know. But I'm back now. I was asking moron, dude. Moron? Oh, yeah, you see. Who's the moron? Only moron is you, moron. Fucking moron. I ain't quit the stream, dude. Quit the stream. Fuck out of here. Quit your harassment, okay? Quit harassing me, dude. Come on, stop sexually harassing me, alright? Otherwise I'll report you. Bloody harassment is what that is. Fucking hell. But yeah, there's no music for this one because I can't play music for this because there's pictures of shit, but... Hey, you see there he is. E.T., brother. Ni hao, man. Hero, dude. How you fucking doing? How you fucking doing, mate, dude? This is gonna be fucking awesome, okay? This is gonna be beast shit. Beast shit is what this is gonna be. But yeah. We got ZT Latalaras and Nick, I think. So yeah. Hope you're all doing well, brothers, dude. Oh, man, I wish Dex was here, but... You know what? Dex will have to catch up. Okay, Dex, man, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, man. Let's got a lot of built-up anxiety because of sexless marriage. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right, dude. He's just angry at everyone else because of his shit life. Oh, Ricardo, man, how you doing, dude? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Damn, this looks sick as hell. Yeah, this is just a this is just a little wallpaper I made just for the beginning. You should trademark your ideas for Capcom. Who's gonna steal them for the next game, dude? Bro, they should, okay, dude? Because I've got better ideas than Capcom, dude. I'm gonna show you guys, bro. And keep in mind, dude, these ideas I came up with in just a few days, bro. Few days, man. Just casually sitting around, bro. Few days. So think of what I could come up with in months, dude. Years. You know the time what Capcom get, dude. I'm alright, how are you? I'm good, man. I'm good, dude. I'm good. I'm pumped for this shit. Pumped to get into this shit. What's going on, Nick? Been drinking vodka. But anyway, how about we get started, eh? How about we get started? We've got roughly 70 images. So yeah, let's start it. The mic is good as shit, right? There's no technical difficulties. But anyway, so here we go. Plot, dude. Plot, bro. I'm not gonna go too in depth about the plot because who cares, bro? You know, who cares? It's all about the gameplay. And also, just keep in mind that I'm not an expert when it comes to the story of Resident Evil, so my plot idea might not make sense. But I just have a rough plot, which I thought would be, you know, just a simple plot, you know. Let me guess more. Mercenaries, fixed camera angle, and some Jill sandwich. Yeah, this is old school, okay? Old school fixed camera angles. Door opening animations and shit, bro. But yeah, so the plot is basically this game takes place 2 years after the events of Resident Evil 3. And pretty much what it is that, do you know how like Barry from RE1, RE3 or whatever, he was basically sort of blackmailed by Wesker to, like they held his family hostage, right? And he was going to get to do his dirty bidding or whatever. I'm thinking that, because what happened is that when Barry, after RE1, Barry fled to Canada. He took his family up to Canada and he hid from Umbrella. But in RE3, he saved Jill from the rooftop. Or was it a rooftop? I don't know what it is, but he saved Jill in Resident Evil 3. So what I'm thinking is that because he went and saved Jill, he sort of exposed himself to Umbrella. He basically put himself on their radar. So after about 2 years of hunting and research, they were able to find Barry's location. They were able to hunt him down after 2 years. So yeah, isn't Resident Evil 3 set in 1998? So this game is set in 2000. Okay. So yeah, after 2 years of hunting, Umbrella managed to track down Barry in his home in Canada. And what they do is they abduct him, they kidnap him, and they take him to a secret facility in the snowy mountains of, I'm not sure where, maybe like Switzerland or something. They abduct him to a secret facility in the, let's just say, the snowy mountains of Switzerland or Russia. And what they're going to do is they're going to abduct him and they're going to do experiments on him for a new bioweapon, dude, like a new tyrant. That's pretty much the plot, okay? So Jill basically finds out that Barry's been kidnapped by Umbrella, and she goes on a mission to save him, pretty much. So yeah, this is a snowy themed game. So yeah, you know, just a simple plot. You know, who cares? Oh, now ZT, I'm quitting for a while. Oh, really, dude? Oh, I'm surprised, dude. What, really, Nick? I thought you loved vodka. Yeah, all right. You're like Nikolai from from Call of Duty Zombies, dude. He loves his vodka. He's drinking perfumes now that he is for vodka. Interesting plot. Yeah, just a basic plot, you know, ZT. I didn't really put too much time into it. So yeah, pretty much you play as Jill Valentine, and she's on a mission to save Barry from a secret facility in the snowy mountains up in Switzerland, Russia, whatever. That's pretty much the plot, okay? Basic plot. So here we go. this environment. So I'm going to show you all the different settings of this map, all the different areas. So first off, we've got the complex. It's pretty much just a medium-sized complex. You've got small buildings, bro. You've got what do you call them? Ammo stations, where they have armories. That's what they call armories. You know, small buildings, bro. They got a chain-linked fences. It's pretty much like a small little camping ground that the Umbrella use as a way to defend their facility. They basically have like soldiers roaming around, keeping an eye out for intruders, pretty much. But obviously, the virus ends up getting out, and the soldiers end up becoming zombies. So this is pretty much where you start the game. So yeah, you know, Jill comes up on this facility, and it's been overrun by zombies, pretty much. It's just, you see, you got buildings and shit. You have to look around, whatever. Typical RE shit. You've got it's quite big, not too big, but think of this as kind of like the prison from Code Veronica. It's not too, it's not very open. It's not like the mansion, but it's not very linear either. So, and pretty much once you get here, your main goal is to find a fuse. And the fuse is for something that I'll talk about in a bit, but this is basically where you start the game. Then you have the complex outskirts, which is basically the outer edges of the complex. This has sort of got like small cabins and tents, kind of like a sleeping space where basically the soldiers from the complex. This is where they sleep. They sleep in these cabins on the outskirts towards the lake. Pretty much, there's a lake near this part. Do you have laser pointer crawler? No, man, I'm sorry. This is like a PowerPoint presentation. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like a slideshow. Hey, Kiji, how you doing, man? How you doing? Hello, sorry for late. Oh, don't worry, I've just started, Kiji. I've just started, pretty much. If only I paid attention to my math classes, I pay attention to this. So every movie said cold weather, work against zombies. What kind of enemies would it be in? But yeah. Oh, what kind of enemies, dude? I'll get to the enemies, okay, Lataras? I got some cool enemies. Me explain stuff well, yeah. I'm just giving you a rough example of the areas, you know. You start off in this complex, then you get in the complex, and your main goal is to find a fuse, okay? You end up going over to the complex outskirts. You've got small cabins where the soldiers sleep, pretty much. You got tents, stuff like that. And then you go over to the frozen lake. Now, this is a very linear section. It's just a big lake. This is a huge lake that is basically frozen over, okay? You can walk over it, and you basically have to walk over the ice to the other side. So you basically just go in a straight line and make your way over to the lakeside cabin. So yeah, there's a little cabin on the other side of the lake, and inside this cabin is the fuse that you need. But there's also something else as well. I'll talk about that a little bit later, though. But yeah, you go into the cabin, get the fuse, get a little bit of ammo, find some goodies, and it's just a small area, you know, just a little small side area. You end up basically backtracking back to the through the complex outskirts into the complex itself, and you make your way to the gondola station. So you see the top right image. You basically go to the gondola, you put the fuse into the gondola, and you activate it. You get it working. So then what you do is you ride the gondola up, and you make your way to the top of the not the top of the mountain, but like halfway up the mountain. So you're not like right at the top, but sort of halfway up the mountain. And at this point, it's basically starting to go dark. So up until this point, it had been daytime, but now it's starting to go dark. It's starting to slowly go dark. So keep that in mind. And Anya called me the dick rider. Yeah. Gondola from Mob of the Dead. Yeah, bro, I got this idea from the Eisendrache, dude. Because you know in the Eisendrache, bro, there's a gondola, dude. That's what it would be like. You'd go in a little building. So I got a lot of inspiration from different games for these ideas, Z2. So Yeah, you know, you ride the gondola up, and then you're basically in the midst of this mountain. She could call you better, pillow fucker, dude. Oh man, you're just talking shit, dude. So yeah, once you exit actually, I forgot to say something. But in the gondola station, at the top of the gondola, there's basically two routes. The one to the right is locked. It's basically a shortcut for later. So you have to go out the left side, and you make your way into the mountains. So there's not really much to explore in the mountains. It's basically quite linear, you know. Just you got cliffs and shit. You can actually see over the side. You can see the complex below and shit. Cool views and that. So you pretty much just make your way through the midst of the mountain. And then you come across a cave. So after a while, you come across a cave. But in order to go inside the cave, you need to first find a lantern. So what you do is you take a ride up a little hill, whatever, and you make your way to the ski lodge. This is quite a big area. It's not as big as the mansion, but I'd say this is about half the size of the mansion from RE1. So it's quite a big area. You know, you got a couple of different floors, lots of different rooms, and basically you need to find a lantern so then you can access the cave. So yeah, this is quite a big area, you know. Not as big as the mansion, but about half the size of it. So, oh really? That's where you got it from? Yeah, I got it from that, dude. I got a lot of ideas, bro, from different games and shit. Like go mow some lawns, bro. Or read some English books. I'm reading June in English. Oh, dude. Jude, oh man, who cares, bro? Who cares? Does anyone care, dude? But anyway, so yeah, once you find the lantern, you backtrack to the cave, and you basically make your way in. It's a very dark cave. You have to use the lantern so that you can see. And basically, this is it's not too linear, this section, but it's got a few different paths here and there, you know, but not too open. You're basically just trying to make your way through the caves. So yeah, you make your way through the caves, and you end up on the western mountain cliffs, where you're basically on the edge of a cliff and shit. Just some more linear section, another small linear section. Be right back, Mexico bookworm. This is very informative. Love how much effort you put into this. Thank you for that, Kiji. Yeah, I put a lot of effort into this. A lot of passion going into this project. But yeah, thank you, Kiji. Thank you for being here. And as you can see, top right in the corner there, this is basically on the way to the castle. Yes, the castle, dude. I know that RE4 has a castle, but do you know what? There's never been a castle in a classic game, so do you know what? Fuck it. I think a castle would be fucking cool, bro. A creepy, dark castle hidden in the mountains, bro. Up in the snowy mountains, dude, you got a secret castle. A creepy castle, bro. So yeah. Now this is basically the main part of the game. This is a huge castle, bro. I'm talking like triple the size of the mansion, dude. A huge castle. You've got several floors, bro. You got floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, 4th floor, bro. Maybe like a bell tower, a basement, dude, a dungeon. It's a huge place, dude. I had this idea of a frozen crow, dude. Yeah, did you? Let's see. But yeah, you see, here's some of the interiors. So yeah, you got like a lobby, dude, staircases, dungeons. You've got living quarters and shit, bro. Fireplaces. You see, these are just rough images of what I would expect it to look like. Obviously, it won't look just like this, but this is just a rough example of what the areas would look like. So yeah, you see, you've got hallways, bro. You've got creepy knight statues. Stuff like this. You see, you got dining hall, dude. Dining hall, bedrooms. Just creepy castle stuff, you know? Creepy castle stuff. A lot more creepy than RE4. It's a bit more darker and shit. You could, like, you'd look outside the windows of the castle and there'd be thunder and lightning and stuff. Oh yeah, at this point, it's completely dark as well. It's completely dark at this point. So yeah, you know, just gritty mansion, spooky mansion, you know. But anyway, so once you make your way to the castle, once you make your way through the castle, you end up on the opposite side of the west mountain cliffs. So there's another side of the mountain that you can use to backtrack to the gondola. So you use the east mountain cliffs in order to backtrack to the gondola, and you can make your way down the gondola and to the complex. Because basically, I'm thinking that you find items in the castle that you can use to go and open up areas in the complex, like secret items and stuff, secret weapons. So yeah, this is optional, by the way. It's an optional second return. This game doesn't have this game doesn't reuse areas like RE1. It's basically just one optional revisit to the complex to get a cool item and some ammo or whatever. But yeah, once you've done your backtracking to the complex, you go back up the East Mountain Cliffs, and you basically once you come out of the castle, it's sort of a lower altitude, so you're lower down the mountain than you were at the beginning. You can you can go down some small cliffs where there's some small mountains, and you make your way to the lakeside forest. And this is the same lake from before. So you remember the frozen lake? Well, this is the same lake. So yeah, you remember when I said that this is a huge lake? It's a huge lake that's going around the entire mountain. And then the forest ends up the lakeside forest leads to the forest itself, bro. So this is just a creepy, dark forest. It's really dark at this point, you know. You've got some cabins, you know, cabin in the woods type shit. Tents, camping grounds, you know. Quite a large area, not too linear, not too open, just sort of medium-sized, a little bit of exploration. And you end up coming to the mine shaft entrance. But in order to get inside, you have to find dynamite. So basically, you look around the woods, look in some cabins, and you end up finding dynamite. You put it on the mine shaft entrance, you blow it open, and then you can go inside the mine shaft. You see, so this is quite linear. Not there's a couple of different branching paths, but relatively linear, and it leads to the final area of the game, which is, of course, the laboratory, dude. Come on, we've got to have the laboratory in a Resident Evil game, dude. You gotta. You can't not have a laboratory in a Resident Evil game. So yeah, this is a large area now. Machinery, dude. Test tubes, bro. Typical laboratory shit, bro. I'm thinking like zombies walking around in chemical suits. So depending on the environment, the zombies are wearing different outfits. But I'll get to that a little bit later. So yeah, laboratory, you know, good old laboratory. Pretty simple. And then a little callback to Resident Evil 1 heliport, dude. I was thinking about having a docking station, like docks, where you'd have to escape on a boat, but I couldn't find any good images. So I thought heliport, dude. Callback to Resident Evil 1. You get away on a goddamn in a helicopter. Third person would be amazing. What for this game? So how would this game play? Third person or fixed camera? Oh, fixed camera angle, of course, dude. This is old school Resident Evil, dude. Old school, okay? Door opening animations, fixed camera angles, okay? Think of it as like RE1, Code Veronica, okay? No third person, okay? Real Resident Evil. Break down the weapons loadout, bro. Dude, have some patience, bro. I'll get to it, okay, dude? Jesus Christ, Nick. Put the bottle down, bro. Quit demanding shit, dude. I'll get to the weapons, okay? But yeah, see, that's all the areas, yeah? You know, you got a lot of areas, dude. A lot of different areas. You're not just backtracking through the same areas. You got lots of different areas. But now, enemies, dude. Fucking enemies, bro. Nick always trying to rush people. I know, right? Fucking hell, dude. Do you want me to just rush through it, dude, in 10 minutes, bro? Come on. Chillax, bro. Get a bottle of vodka, put your feet up, dude, and just relax, okay? But yeah, enemies, dude. Enemies, bro. So, for starters, of course, we have the zombie. Of course. You can't have a Resident Evil game without the zombie. So, Pretty much, you know, just a slow-moving undead creature. If it gets near you, it'll grab you and bite you. I'm thinking that these are kind of like the Resident Evil 1 remake zombies, where they're very hard to dodge in close quarters. But these will be like patrolling in the military, not military base, the complex. Remember when I said that there was soldiers um, basically keeping lookout for intruders and outsiders? Well, those soldiers end up becoming infected, and now there's basically zombies in military uniforms with body armor and stuff roaming the complex. So yeah. At this point though, it's best off to avoid them. You don't have much ammo, plus there's quite a lot of space to maneuver in the complex, so you pretty much want to avoid the zombies, especially since you're going to be coming back to the complex later, and the zombies, if you don't headshot them or burn them, will transform. But I'll get to that in a bit. But you know what? A little thing. They don't turn into crimsons. Okay, they don't turn into crimsons. All right, they turn into something much worse than crimsons. But yeah. So yeah, they're in the complex. The complex outskirts, the ski lodge, castle, forest, and the laboratory. So yeah, they're in quite a lot of areas. You know, they are zombies. They're probably the main enemy of Resident Evil, so you got to have a lot of zombies. Actually had a proper comment and get attacked. What do you mean get attacked, dude? Quit fucking bitching, bro. Quit whining, dude. Quit demanding shit. All right, I'll get to it, dude. Okay, bro. Take it easy. Only if Darian was here so he can roast him, Nick. I know, right? Fucking hell. That's probably why he's not here. But yeah, you know, just typical zombie, bro. Not really much to say. But okay, next one, we have the Cerberus Wolf. Now, what this is basically just the dogs, but because it's a snowy environment, dude, it only makes sense that instead of dogs, we have wolves, you know, because wolves obviously are in snowy areas, you know, that's where they live and shit. So instead of dogs, we have the Cerberus Wolf. You can hear them howling in the background and stuff, you know, some psychological horror. And they're basically just like typical dogs, you know, they're very fast, you know, it's best off that you kill them. So yeah, you know, pretty self-explanatory, just the typical dogs, but with a wolf type aesthetic. Oh yeah, you gotta add Diane in the mine shaft. Yeah, I know, right? The mine shaft. Wolves instead of Dobermans. Yeah, that's what I mean. It makes sense, right? I mean, it's a snowy environment, so wolves, you know? Only makes sense, bro. But yeah, you don't see many of them in the game, okay? They're only in the complex outskirts, and the entrance to the castle. So yeah, not too many of these wolves. That's an Easter egg, CT. Like RE4, yeah. yeah, that's actually a good point. That's a good point. For sure. Yeah, could you imagine that, dude? Fucking hell. You enter the mine shaft, bro, and you can hear Darian just talking in the background, dude. That's hilarious, but okay. Alright, so here we go. This is a completely new enemy, dude. The Kraken Infant. So what this is that it's sort of like a combination between a squid and a crab. It's a big sort of sea monster that basically it lives in the frozen lake. This enemy is only in the frozen lake. It doesn't appear in any other place. Hey, Darian Rodriguez, dude, how you doing, man? I'm good. Good to have you here, bro. I think you'll be interested in shit. Definitely catch up on this, okay, Darian, bro. Watch this entire thing. I think you'll really enjoy it, man. Really enjoy it, man. Definitely sit down and watch the entire thing when you get the chance, because I just went through the environments, so yeah, you just missed that, you see it. But yeah, I'll give you a quick run through of the environments since you just got here, brother. So you see, these are just a rough example of the environments. So yeah, you see, it's a snowy setting. So yeah, I'll just give you a quick run through. You see, there's a castle, bro. So yeah. But yeah, good to see you, Darian, dude. Glowing red eyes, yes. Yeah, that could be a thing, you know, quite cool. Hello, everyone, I'm at work. Oh, yeah, dude, oh, yeah, man. Well, good to see you, man. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. Hey, that was straight from BO1. What, the Hellhounds, dude? Yeah, it kind of is. Kind of is. I just got the idea because wolves. The enemies in this game are basically they revolve around enemies that are in those environments. You know what I mean? They basically make sense to be in those environments. Dogs don't really make sense because dogs don't hang around in snowy, wild environments, but wolves do. You know what I mean? Um, This podcast is really relaxing to listen to. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. But yeah, I take a lot of inspiration from different games. I'm not claiming that my ideas are completely original, but I take ideas from other games and I make my own. I put my own flavor on it. You know what I mean? Kiji Sims for crawler. No, the map, the environment with the giant radar dish. Oh yeah, it is. It is. That's from Black Ops. Ricardo. That's from Black Ops. These are just images that I got off of Google, dude. Obviously, I mean I can't draw the. I'm not gonna be able to like literally draw each area. That would take, you know. I'm just giving you guys a rough example. Like for example, that left image is from Far Cry 5. The two images there on the right are from Black Ops 1. I just wanted some images, you know. That image there on the left is from Red Dead Redemption 2. You know what I mean? I'm just giving a rough example. Um. Oh, I know. I love that. Yeah. So far, I'm enjoying this plagiarized. Plagiarize? What are you talking about? Plagiarize, dude? Um. I don't care. Yeah. I know. I'm just saying. But anyway, back onto the Kraken Infant. So, this anime basically appears at the frozen lake. It's quite a big creature. It's maybe about 7 foot tall, you know, quite bulky, you know, muscular type creature. And I got the inspiration of this anime from Metro Last Light, because in Metro Last Light, there's an enemy called a shrimp that will burst out of the water and it'll attack you. Like just like this enemy. This enemy can swim, but it can also walk on land. Um, shit. How about your character being infected? He needs to find pills for controlling its abilities, maybe not too powerful. I give a rough plot, Darian. The plot is basically you're playing as Jill and Barry's been abducted by Umbrella and you have to go on a mission in the snowy mountains of Switzerland, Russia, whatever, to save him. Pretty much Barry's been experimented on and Jill has to save him. It's kind of just like it's basically like a sequel to RE3. Come on, Kiji, you know it's true. Missed opportunity in R4. Yeah. I'm not going with anything gimmicky like that. I just want to have this be traditional, dude. I want to stick to the roots of this game. Like I had some ideas for enemies. Like I was thinking like a flying sort of bat enemy, like a kind of like a vampire. But I thought, you know what? That's RE8 type shit, you know. And that just don't belong. That just feels that don't feel like Resident Evil to me. So, but anyway, so Kraken Infant. Kind of like a combination between a squid and a crab. It can walk on land, and basically what happens is that when you start walking on the frozen lake, these enemies will burst out through the ice, and they will start walking on land, and they'll attack Jill. So yeah, and it's best off that you don't kill them because they have a lot of health, and they're quite slow. So and because you're on a lake, you have a lot of room to move. And plus, if you've seen the arms there, the arms are armored, and they will use their arms to protect their face. So it's basically best off that you don't kill them. Just because I say the truth about this podcast means oh, he's just joking, Kiji. He's just joking. We joke around here. Cool designs. Thank you, man. Thank you. This is obviously not exactly what the exact thing I would make it, but it's just a rough example, you know. Just a rough example. RE8 in a snowy environment with vampires with... RE8 is in a snowy environment... Dude, fuck that game, dude. Fuck that game, bro. Bro, I thought of this idea before RE8 was a thing, okay, dude? I thought of the snowy environment way before that game came out. But yeah, I know you're just saying. No, Kiji, I'm just joking. Don't take it. Yeah, he's just joking. They should go faster on water, so stay off the water. Stay off the water, do you mean? Oh, pretty much, Darren, you have to go across the water. Like, it's a frozen lake where you have to make your way across. Basically, you pretty much go across the lake and you make your way over to this cabin. Because in this cabin, there's a fuse that you need in order to power the gondola. So, you basically have to go across the... Oh, shit. You basically have to go across the lake, and these enemies will burst out of the water. I got the idea of them from Metro Last Light, and but yeah, pretty much big fish mutant, you know, that can walk on land. And yeah, they only appear in the frozen lake. Nick, you were talking about getting a title and everything. Capcom, take notes. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly, bro. Yo, Capcom, dude, make this happen, dude. Make this game happen, bro. Trust me. It'll be a fucking amazing, dude. But anyway, next enemy, dude. Oh no, wait, not yet. All right, so infected bat, dude. This is basically just the bat from Code Veronica, dude. I thought it went well because there's a cave in this game. Obviously, you've got the caves. Bats hang out in caves, bro. Plus, I want to have just some miscellaneous enemies, you know, because that's what there is in Resident Evil. And they're basically the same as Code Veronica. They fly around in the air and they'll swarm you and they'll pester you. They only appear in a few locations, though. The caves, obviously, because that's where bats live. They live in caves, so it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, I want the enemies to make sense. I don't want them just to be random enemies. I want them to actually match the environments, you know what I mean? Like the wolves make sense because they live in snow. The Kraken infants are water, which makes sense because they patrol in the frozen lake. And these live in caves, they're in the castle. I'm thinking that they sort of burst through the castle windows, sort of like the crows from RE2. And they also appear in the forest a little bit, because crows do live in forests as well. Hey, Hideo Kojima, how you doing, man? Oh, man, I keep on burping, dude. Excuse me. Thank you for making my job easier, dude. Oh, you're gonna steal my ideas, dude? Bro, hire me, okay? Hideo Kojima, dude, hire me, dude. We'll make a game, okay? We'll make a real Resident Evil game. We'll call it something else. But yeah. Okay, so next enemy, dude. The Yeti, dude. This is one of my favorites. This is I've also got a cool little sort of build up for this enemy. So I'll talk about that in a minute. But okay, so basically it's a big ass fucking beast, dude. It's a snow beast, bro. It's kind of like a hunter. Combination between like a hunter and a fucking gorilla, you know? It's like a big furry fucking snow beast, bro, you know? It has like blood around its mouth, dude. I'm thinking that it has like blood all over its mouth, which just stands out because of the white fur. And pretty much these enemies live. They're in the caves, dude. They're in the caves, bro. They're in the mountains, pretty much. They only patrol the mountains, so you won't see them in the complex or anything. They're only in the mountains. So pretty much complex. You'll start with the complex. I'll talk about how the enemies work in their environments. But pretty much the complex has zombies, dogs. This also has zombies and dogs, you know. This has the Kraken infants, and then once you make your way up to the snowy mountains, there's a little break, and it's basically just some exploration. But I'll go a little bit more into that in a minute. Bigfoot, yeah, kind of like Bigfoot, Sasquatch type thing. But yeah, these strong enemies. You know, they don't move too fast, but I'm thinking they have quite a bit of health, and they can do this charging move. They will charge at you, and they'll shove into you, dude. So yeah, they'll charge at you, and they'll just fucking smack the shit out of you. They have like a punch move, and I'm thinking that they have like a grab move where they'll pick you up by their neck, and then they'll slam you down. You know, like the Tyrant and like Mr. X and stuff. So big fucking enemy, dude. About 7 foot tall, muscular, quite a bit of health, but not too fast. But they do have a dangerous charge move. Pretty cool, brother. Thank you, man. Made by fans for fans. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly, man. Passion, dude. Passion went into this shit, down. Fucking passion, man. Do they throw boulders? Oh, no. They just charge at you, punch you, and they fucking have a grab move where they can fucking kind of like a choke slam. All right, but now I want to get into something that's quite cool about this Yeti, because I thought of the entire, I thought of the way that these enemies would be introduced, dude. So, all right, here we go. Picture this. All right, so picture this, bro. You've just gotten the fuse from the lakeside cabin, and now you made your way to the gondola. You make your way up the gondola. It's starting to go dark. It's starting to go slowly dark, dude. You exit out onto the mountains, bro. You walk around on the mountains. There's no enemies. There's nothing. It's just the wind and shit blowing through the air. And you basically walk across the mountains a little bit, and you come across a dead body in the snow, dude. Jill walks up to it and inspects it. Now, the body has been fucking torn to shreds, bro. Its guts have been ripped out, dude. Its limbs have been ripped off, dude. It's been mutilated beyond recognition, dude. And it basically gets into your head that whatever did this was not a zombie. A zombie couldn't do this damage. A wolf couldn't do this damage, bro. The Kraken infant didn't do it because they only live in water. So what did this? What basically mutilated this fucking person and left him out here, bro? Psychological horror, dude. No fucking jump scares, bro. Psychological horror, bro. Real Resident Evil. So, you come across this body, it's been torn beyond recognition, dude. It gets your mind thinking, what did this? What did this to this fucking person? So, you continue walking, dude. A little bit more exploration, bro. No enemies. Just the wind. No enemies at all. Just psychological build-up, bro. And then a cutscene plays where you're looking through you're looking through the point of view of this beast, dude. Do you like the Hunter from RE1, where you see through its point of its field of view, like when it gets introduced? Well, you don't actually see the beast. You're looking through its eyes, pretty much. And what it's doing is it's on a higher area where it's looking down at Jill, stalking her. You can hear it breathing. Looking through its eyes, you can hear it breathing and hear it growling, dude. And it cuts back to Jill, and then she sees it up on a higher area, stalking her, looking down at her. But because of the fog and heavy snow, she can't make out what it is. She just knows that there's something stalking her, but she doesn't know what it is. It ends up running away, and it basically gets it more psychological build-up, dude, where you know that there's something stalking you, but you don't know what it is. So, that's scary. You don't need to be quick, don't run. But then Wolf gets you. Final boss should be Chris. But yeah, so yeah. Basically, at this point, you found a mutilated body, ripped beyond recognition, and you know that there's some beast stalking you up in these snowy mountains. You're all alone. It's just isolation, dude. There's nothing inside. Not even zombies. Just pure isolation. So, you make your way to the caves. You make your way to the caves, bro. The dark caves, where you need the lantern to get inside. Do you know, like in Resident Evil 1 Remake, how when you inspect those two doors in the mansion, and you get that little cutscene where you can hear Lisa screaming? Well, something very similar would happen here. So you'd walk up to the cave entrance, dark cave. Jill would inspect it, and then you would hear this scary low growling coming from the caves, bro. So yeah, you can hear it in the caves, bro, growling. More psychological build-up, dude. So yeah, you get the lantern from the ski lodge, whatever, and you make your way into the caves. So the caves is where the enemy gets introduced. You see some bats in the caves, whatever. But after going into the cave a bit, after going deeper into the cave, you come up to a big area, which it's a nest. It's basically a nest of corpses, bro. Hundreds of corpses, where pretty much what the Yeti does, the Yeti brings these corpses to his nest to feed on, dude. So he'll go out, hunt people, and he'll bring the corpses to his nest to feed on. Jill walks up to the the pile of corpses, bro. She inspects it, you know. Oh my god, what did this? Blah, 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 whatever. And then while she's inspecting them, all of a sudden, behind her, you can hear these loud, slow footsteps. You know, thump, 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 dude. Really loud, scary footsteps. She turns around, and then all of a sudden, emerging from the darkness, she sees this emerging from the darkness, dude. This beast, bro. It's got blood around its mouth. It's fucking panting. It's growling, dude. You know, it's terrifying, bro. And then that's how that's the introduction, dude. All that build up, bro. Real psychological horror, bro. That's what Resident Evil is. No jump scares, bro. No lame ass horror. Real psychological horror, bro. You know. Jill tells him after you put the deal down. What, the steroids, dude? How about ski zombies, dude? Oh, zombies that are skiing, dude. Hey, sorry I'm late, Kroll. I tried to watch YouTube on PS4, unfortunately. Oh, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. This will be public anyway, so I'd recommend catching up on it, dude. But yeah, that's pretty much the introduction of the Yeti, dude. I think, I think it's quite cool. But yeah, so yeah, you face one in the caves that you have to fight, and they also patrol on the West Mountain Cliffs and also the East Mountain Cliffs. So when you make your way out of the forest, out of the caves onto the other side, you make your way back outside. You're traversing across the West Mountain Cliffs, and there is Yetis patrolling these cliffs, but because of the fog and the very strong snow, dude, you can barely see out. Think of it as like the fog from Silent Hill 2, where you can't see anything. So yeah, you're walking through this really heavy fog, really heavy snow, and you can hear the heavy, slow footsteps of the Yetis, dude, walking around behind you. Most psychological shit, dude. You know they're there, but you can hear them, but you don't know where they are because of the strong fog, dude. So you're basically walking through there with these loud footsteps, dude. And I'm thinking that to make it fair, they don't just smack you out of nowhere, but they kind of have a hard time seeing you too. But if they see you, they'll do this loud roaring sound that indicates that they spotted you. And yeah, pretty much, you know, that's pretty much the Yeti do. So, you know, once you make your way back to the complex to basically backtrack, you'll also find them on the East Mountain Cliffs. So yeah, there aren't too many of them, but they do patrol in the mountains. Pretty much, that's the lore. So yeah, I think that's basically my idea. Nice introduction, thank you, man, thank you. I wonder if Resident Evil always wanted to be an action horror game, but couldn't because of limitations. Maybe, dude, but I don't know. Probably Ricardo, because after RE3 Nemesis, it's been non-stop action. Yeah, it has. Black Pudding games, dude, huh? You don't make any sense, bro. But anyway, next enemy, dude. This is one of the coolest as well, bro. The fucking Wendigo, bro. The Wendigo. Now, do you remember when I said that if you don't get a headshot or kill a zombie with fire or burn it, dude, that it'll transform into something? Well, it transforms into this. No crimsons, bro. They turn into this horrifying monstrosity right here, dude. But they're also located in the castle, bro. They don't just transform, but they're also in set locations, but only in the castle. They can only appear in different areas if they transform from dead zombie corpses. So, yeah, the castle will be filled with these things, bro. Now, these things are incredibly deadly, dude. They're fast, they're agile, they can climb on walls, they can pounce at you, and they can do a grab attack. Now, the grab attack will actually inflict you with something called the Curse of the Wendigo, which is a status effect. It's kind of like poison. But instead of it slowly draining your health, after a set amount of time, you'll die. Basically, if you don't cure the Curse of the Wendigo, you will die after a certain amount of time. And you'll die and you'll become a Wendigo. So it's a new status effect, pretty much. I would like to see a screaming banshee animated. Yeah, that could be cool. But yeah, so yeah, this is a really deadly enemy, dude. It's fast, it's agile, it can pounce at you, and it has a grab attack that can inflict you with a curse that will kill you if you don't cure it. So yeah, Really fucking horrifying enemy, dude. Anything else to say? Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. So basically, the reason why you don't really want to kill them in the complex is because you'll basically be backtracking here to get to get those secret items. So if you kill them without burning them or getting a headshot, bro, you're gonna have Wendigos to deal with when you go back to the complex. But yeah, I think that's it. All right. So next enemy. The Stinger. So, I know there's a boss in Resident Evil Zero, the big scorpion. I'm thinking that basically these are just smaller versions. They're not too big. They're about as big as like, they are big, but they're not humongous. So, but these are basically down in the dungeons of the dungeon castle, the castle dungeon. Basically, there's like an underground area where you have to go down. Think of the underground dungeon as the sewer from Resident Evil 2. You basically go down there during your time in the castle, and walking around down there is these scorpions, and what they do is they can poison you. So yeah, this is the first poison enemy. What they can do is they can do like a slash attack where they'll basically snip you with their pincers. They can also do a thrust with their tail. The attack they do with their pincers won't poison you, but if they attack you with their tail, it has a chance of poisoning you. So yeah, because that's where they inject poison from. They also have a grab attack where they'll grab your ankles with their pincers and they will thrust their tail into your chest. That's a guaranteed poison. If you spot the Banshee somewhere in the forest, it runs away and screams loudly and echoes through the forest. That would actually be fucking cool, ZT, bro. That's actually a really cool idea. An enemy that doesn't fight, it actually, it basically gets other enemies. That's a cool idea, dude. Shit, there's a dungeon under castle in RE8. Dude, I don't know shit about RE8, bro. I don't know shit about that game. Do you think I'm stealing ideas from RE8, bro? Fuck that game, dude. Fuck that game. I don't know anything about that game, bro. Maybe you should work for Capcom. Yeah. You see, bro? That's what I mean. That's what I mean, bro. Fuck Capcom, dude. This game would shit on RE8, dude. But yeah, I know you're not accusing me of stealing ideas. I'm just saying. I didn't steal ideas from RE8, okay? Ricardo keep bringing up RE8. Yeah. Bro, I thought of these ideas before that game even came out, but yeah. So yeah, down in the dungeon, basically, you have these scorpions. It's just your typical poison section. Next enemy is the wild grizzly. So these enemies only appear in the forest because, well, that's where bears basically hang out. They hang out in forests, dude. So when you're going patrolling, when you make your way through the forest, dude, you're gonna encounter these, dude. They're huge grizzlies, bro. Zombified grizzly bears, bro. They're not too fast, but they have a lot of health, So yeah, you want to bring out the big guns for these things, They do a lot of damage, take a lot of damage, Just a big old fucking grizzly bear, bro. And what I'm thinking is that in the forest, you can hear the grizzly bears growling in the distance around you, which I think would be quite cool. So yeah, these are only located in the forest. They're exclusive to the forest, pretty much. Adder, which is just a snake, I just wanted to have some more poisonous enemies because there's only been one up to this point. So, in the forest we have some snakes. They work just like RE1, where they'll poison you, whatever. Just pretty simple shit. Oh yeah, here we go. Now, do you remember the plague crawler from RE0? Well, this is a mutated version. Think of it as like the adult version of a plague crawler. It's basically bigger and more deadly. It's huge, dude. It has it's mutated body parts and shit. And they can. I was thinking that maybe they could poison you, but I'm not sure. But yeah, these only hang out in the mine shaft. So yeah, they're only located in the mine shaft. to make your way to the when you make your way to the laboratory. So yeah. And then to end it off, bro, the hunter, of course. We gotta have the hunter, bro. So this is basically just a callback, dude. Laboratory, bro. I'm thinking in the laboratory they have hunters in test tubes which break out. So yeah, you know, of course we've got to have some returning enemies, dude. So I thought, you know what, hunter, dude. In the laboratory, bro, you know you've got zombies, but you've also got hunters, of course. Mutated Mike Crawler, aka Darian. Mutated Mike Crawler, dude. Bullet Sponge Grizzly, yeah. Just a big old grizzly, man. Yucky looking, yeah, yucky, dude. But yeah, that's all the enemies right there. That's all the enemies, dude. I did have some ideas for other enemies, but I could either not find any good pictures, or they didn't feel very innovative, you know. So I think this is a decent amount of enemies, dude. This is quite a lot of enemies, bro, you know. Zombies, wolves, Kraken infants, dude, bats, Yetis, bro. What I think was quite cool is that basically different areas have unique enemies, you know what I mean? I'm not just reusing enemies, I'm actually got different enemies for different areas, you know what I mean? So yeah. I hope you guys like the enemies. I really like that Screaming Banshee idea. Do you know what I do too? That's a really goddamn cool idea. That's a really cool idea. That's kind of like the thing from State of Decay, dude, where it screams and alerts zombies. That would be cool to have a unique melee weapon like a sickle or an axe. Yeah, it could be, you know, but I don't really like Resident Evil. Isn't really about melee to me, you know. Yeah, really cool enemies. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. But anyway, let's go to the bosses. For the bosses, I couldn't really think of any ideas. I mean, I could, but they didn't really feel very Resident Evil like. Like I thought that they could be like a flying vampire thing that you'd have to fight at the castle, but it just didn't feel like it fit. But yeah, I had kind of a hard time coming up with some cool bosses, but the first one I'm thinking is the Kraken Queen. So this is basically the queen of the Kraken infants. So you know, do you know, like I said, how like when you go across the ice, the frozen lake, you'll have the Kraken infants coming out and attacking you. Well, I'm thinking that on the way back, you don't get attacked by the Kraken infants, but instead this thing bursts out and it attacks you. The first encounter is optional, though. It's completely optional. You can either fight it or you can run away. It's recommended, though, that you run away, because this is a huge beast, dude. I'm thinking, like, I don't know how big it could be. Maybe, like, 20 feet, dude. Huge fucking beast, bro. So, yeah, pretty much. But, it doesn't just appear in the frozen lake. It also appears in the lakeside forest. So, do you remember how I said that the lakeside forest and the frozen lake are connected? Well, basically, once you make your way to the lakeside forest, this boss will make a second appearance, which you'll have to fight. It'll block off the ways are with its tentacles, and you have to fight it. So yeah. Next boss is the Elder Wendigo. So this is basically just a a big Wendigo. You know, it's hairy. It's got like hair on it and stuff. It's huge, maybe like 10 foot tall, dude. And, you know, can climb on walls, bro. Slashes you, so yeah. I think it's something kind of like this. You face this in the castle, so yeah. You face this in the castle. I had this idea for a boss. Its name is Frozen King, and it has 2 huge frost axes. And you can throw them at you and pull them back to him. Yeah, that's kind of a cool idea, ZT, but it feels a bit, you know, throwing axes for an enemy in Resident Evil, it feels a bit, it just don't feel like it really belongs, that's what I mean. I was trying to have it make sense, you know, that sounds like something out of, like, fucking Dark Souls or something. It's a cool idea, but I'm not sure if it's very fitting for a Resident Evil game. But yeah, that's the reason why I had a hard time coming up with ideas, because I wanted to have them make sense, you know. Toxel, yeah. And then basically just the rest of the boss is just a tyrant. So yeah, just a typical tyrant, you know. Laboratory, get a tyrant, you know, typical RE shit, you know. I wanted to have some callbacks to Resident Evil, classic Resident Evil, you know. So yeah, you got a tyrant dude, this appears in the laboratory. And then when you make your way to the helipad, the tyrant turns into a super tyrant, and you basically have to fight him on the helipad. So yeah, you know, the bosses are not very. The bosses aren't very good, you know. I did. God's sake, I didn't really do a good job with the bosses. I couldn't really think of any ideas, you know. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, you know, that's all I could really think of. Couldn't really think of any cool ideas for the bosses, dude. What about some fur on tyrant, like a cold weather tyrant? Yeah, maybe, dude. Could do. I was thinking like a giant bat for the castle, but there's already been a bat in RE0, you know. I was thinking maybe like a giant scorpion down in the dungeon, kind of like the alligator, but the scorpion's been doing RE0, you know. I couldn't really think of anything. But anyway, here we go, Nick, dude. Here we go, brother. You wanted weapons, so here we go, weapons. Alright. Oh, yeah, we did that. But yeah, weapons, bro. So let's go into the weapons. So, first off, we have the handgun. Handgun has a 15-round capacity, bro. Model based on the Samurai Edge. Now, this is basically Jill's signature Samurai Edge. Model based on the Beretta M9. Location, well, she starts off with it. You start off the game with it. You also start off with a knife, but I didn't bother putting that in there, because knife is boring. A Beretta, yeah. You gotta have a Jill's good old Samurai Edge, you know. So, but the highly anticipated weapons, yeah. So, okay. So what I'm thinking that for this game, I would take, I would basically have the custom parts, which would be similar to how it's done in RE2, because I really like how the custom parts are done in RE2, so I thought I would take that idea and I would incorporate it into this game. So basically, every weapon has different attachments, multiple attachments. So yeah, handgun, it has the extended magazine, basically extends magazine capacity to 25. Red dot sight increases critical hit chance, which means that it basically increases the chance of getting a one-shot headshot. And then the reinforced frame, which increases damage and increases fire rate. So yeah, pretty much, you know. So yeah, the pistol isn't just completely useless. As you play through the game, it'll get better and better. Trust me, man. Not like the shitty pistols from RE2. This will actually be a useful pistol. So yeah. Sawed-off shotgun. This is basically just an early game shotgun. Do you know, like RE0 where you have the hunting gun? Well, I thought that I'd have this. It's just an early game shotgun. Not very good, but yeah, it's got 2 shell capacitor, and this is what you find in the lakeside cabin. Do you remember when I said that in the cabin you'd find a fuse, some ammo, but you'd also find something else? Well, this is where you get the sawed-off shotgun. This basically prepares you for the Kraken Queen. You know, unlike RE0, you're not underprepared. This prepares you for it pretty much, and only one custom part, just a speed loader, decreases reload time. So, it's a cabin like gun. What, this gun? Yeah, that's what I mean. I tried to have it make sense, you know. I tried to have it make sense, but yeah, this is basically just an early game shotgun. Until you get this, which is the standard shotgun. Has a capacity of 6 shell capacitor, model based on the Mossberg 500, location, the cave. So basically right before you encounter the Yeti, you find this. Basically you're walking through the caves and there's a dead body propped up against a wall and he's holding this gun. Once again, it prepares you for the Yeti without being underprepared. So yeah, no beginner's traps, okay? No beginner's traps.
Can you fire one? Can you fire one barrel in both? Maybe you could do that. You know, you could probably do that. But anyway, custom parts. We have the tube extension, which is basically like an extended mag. You know, because well, shotguns don't have magazines; they have a tube. So tube extension extends shell capacity to 8. Grip, which increases fire rate. You know, you can pump the gun quicker and shoot it faster. And then long barrel decreases pellet spread and increases damage. So pretty much you can get a headshot from a further distance. You know, with that reduced pellet spread, you can do maximum damage from a further distance, pretty much so. Next weapon, Submachine Gun. Has a 30-round capacity, model based on the MP5, and you find it in the castle. It has the custom parts. It has a dual mag, which shortens reload time. Basically, you have two magazines that are basically combined together. So yeah, faster reload. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, but in this game, you can't reload in the menu. Okay, I know that probably sounds, you know, controversial, dude, but yeah, in this game, you can't reload in the menu, dude. You actually have to reload in-game to basically make it more intense. You know, you have to time your reloads. It basically makes it adds more tension. So yeah, no reload in the menu, okay? You can't do that. You have to do it manually in the game. Acog Scope increases critical hit chance, just like the red dot sight from the pistol, and then reinforced frame, which increases bullet penetration. Now, what I mean by bullet penetration is that basically you can hit multiple zombies with the same bullet. So say if there's one zombie that you shoot, and then there's a zombie behind it, well, the zombie behind it will also take that damage, so you can hit multiple zombies with the same bullet. It's basically good for, like, clearing hordes. Grenade launcher, dude. Good old grenade launcher. Has a 6-round capacitor, model based on the MGL, and this is also found in the castle. It has a speed loader attachment, shortens reload time, and it has an Acog Scope, which increases the range. Do you know, like in the classic Resident Evils where the grenade launcher has really shit range? Well, in this, it doesn't have terrible range, but you can increase it, basically. I feel like the capacity should have been 10 instead of 8 with the shotgun. Yeah, you know, maybe, but yeah, probably. I was just trying to make it a bit more realistic, you know. I mean, can the Mossberg 500 even hold 10 shells? I don't know if it could. But yeah, that's a possibility, ZT. So yeah, grenade launcher. And then the final weapon is the Magnum. Has 6-round capacitor, model based on the 357 Magnum, and it can be found in the complex. Do you remember when I said that you could backtrack to the complex? Well, in the castle, I'm thinking that you find 3 gems or something. Like there's an armory located in the Magnum where there's an armory located in the complex where you can find this Magnum. But in order to access it, you first have to find like 3 items that you place into this door, and then you can access the Magnum. This is basically the incentive for backtracking and revisiting the complex. You can get a speed loader, you know, shortens reload time, and a snub nose. Now, what a snub nose does is it decreases the recoil. So basically, it has less recoil, which means there's less recovery time to refire, which means increased fire rate. So yeah, I tried to have the attachments make sense, you know. I tried to have them actually make sense. And that's what a snub nose does. Like shortening the barrel on a Magnum, it actually decreases the kickback pretty much. If it's auto, that's a lot of shells for a pump. Yeah, that's what I mean. I thought 8 was good. You know, 8 is a good amount of shells for a shotgun. Binoculars, since it's fixed camera angles, you could use to free look, but have a remain. Yeah, do you know what? That's actually an interesting idea, Nick. Interesting idea. But ammunition, this is basically just ammo. So yeah, You see, we've got handgun bullets, 9mm caliber, 12 gauge shotgun shells, 9mm submachine gun bullets, and 357 mag ammo. So yeah, just bullets. You know, this is the bullets you find. Oh yeah, I've got to say, but I know there's not too many weapons. Like in Code Veronica, you have a lot of weapons, but I just thought that instead of having like a bunch of weapons that just felt all the same, I thought that I would give each weapon, make each weapon different, and give them custom parts to you basically can upgrade them and make them better throughout your playthrough, you know what I mean? Rather than just using them a little bit, using a different weapon, you know? It gives them more purpose. Okay, well here we go. Grenade rounds. So we have 6 different type of grenade rounds. We've got the explosive rounds, you know, the grenade rounds. They're basically you fire them at a zombie, they explode on impact, you know, typical grenade rounds. Incendiary rounds. I'm thinking that the incendiary rounds work like Resident Evil 2 Remake, where it sets enemies on fire, but it also leaves a blanket of fire on the ground for a few seconds that zombies can walk in and damage themselves on. Acid rounds, you know, typical acid rounds. Snubnose would have more recoil in a 357 Magnum because there's less weight, but with better mobility. Well, I don't know, Ricardo. Then I looked it up on Google, and they I basically did my research, and it said that a snub nose reduces the recoil. So I don't know, dude. I don't know. Blame Google, okay? I'm not a gun expert by any means. All right, freeze rounds. Now I know they have freeze rounds in RE3 original, but I don't think they work the same way that they work in this game. In this game, this is a very different type of round. So if you, because for the most part, this round can actually not damage enemies. You're probably thinking that sounds stupid, right? If you freeze a zombie, you fire at a zombie, they'll freeze, and after a short amount of time, they'll shatter into pieces. That also prevents them from turning into a Wendigo, by the way. Oh yeah, actually, oh God's sake, just a second. Oh man, a bunch of phlegm, dude. Sorry, excuse me. Before I continue, but the Wendigos can, like, the zombies can be prevented to turn into Wendigos, by getting a critical headshot, by killing them with the incendiary rounds, by killing them with the freeze rounds, or by burning them manually. I'll get onto that a little bit later. The freeze and electric rounds were in RE5, but weren't that good, dude. Oh, were they, bro? Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. I'll make them good, okay, dude? I'm gonna show you how to make them. Fuck that game, dude. Fuck that game, okay? But yeah, freeze rounds. So yeah, the rounds are very good on zombies. They'll insta-kill them, basically. They'll shatter into pieces. But what's so different about these rounds is that they're not used to kill enemies. Like, for example, bigger enemies like hunters and hunters, bears, and stuff like that. What they do is they're actually more of a strategic round. Basically, you fire it. Say we'll use a hunter, for example. You fire it at the hunter, and it will freeze them completely. They can't move, and it doesn't do any damage, but it keeps them frozen for, let's say, 5 minutes, maybe even 10 minutes. Basically, it freezes them for a long duration of time, which basically allows you to basically run by them without them being able to hit you. So if you know where you're going and you use your time efficiently, you can completely immobilize an enemy. So it's basically a strategic round. It's not an offensive round. It's made for strategy, pretty much. It might sound a bit weird, but I thought it was a cool idea, you know. All right, now electric rounds. So I actually didn't know there was electric rounds in RE5 ZT. So the way I'm gonna see it, bro, from my point of view, bro, this is a completely unique round. Okay. So this is an extremely powerful round. What this does is you fire it at a zombie. and it'll electrify them, right? It'll electrocute them. But what makes it so cool is that if you electrocute a zombie with one of these rounds and it has surrounding zombies, the electricity will chain to surrounding zombies and it'll also damage them. Do you know like the Wonder Waffle, ZT? Think of these rounds as the Wonder Waffle from Call of Duty Zombies. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm fucking talking about, man. The electricity will link and chain to other zombies, which makes these rounds incredibly powerful against zombie hordes. And just hordes in general. So yeah, that's how they work. And then we have the BOW rounds, you know, which it halves the health of any enemy. Pretty typical, you know. They were only in Code Veronica. Yeah, that would be insanely powerful. Yeah, they're quite rare, Basically, grenades are the most common. BOW is the most rare. So yeah, electric rounds are very rare. There's not too many of them in the game. But yeah, BOW rounds, I'm thinking maybe there's like 3 in the game. Very limited. So yeah, 6 different types of rounds, which I think is quite cool because I think the most rounds that a classic game's ever had is 4. So yeah, this is 6. You got you've got a bunch of weapons to work with. You know, different guns, different attachments, different grenade rounds. But anyway, let's get on to gunpowder. So I'm going to bring the gunpowder from RE3 because the gunpowder idea is awesome. Nice, cool idea for rounds. Yeah, thank you, dude. Thank you, man. I got inspiration from the Wonder Waffle for that, ZT. But yeah. So yeah, for this game, we have 4 different types of gunpowder. We have gunpowder A, gunpowder B, gunpowder C, and gunpowder D. Now, for my mixers in this game, they probably don't have as much variation as say classic RE3, but it has more than RE2 remake. I wanted to have variety, but I didn't want it to be too complicated. I just wanted to keep it simple. So for the mixers, we have 10 different combinations. We've got A plus A gives you handgun ammo, A plus B shotgun shells, A plus C submachine gun ammo, A plus D magnum ammo. Oh, by the way, A is the most common, D is the most rare. So yeah. B plus B, grenade rounds, B plus C, fire rounds, B plus D, acid rounds, C plus C, freeze rounds, C plus D, electric rounds, and then D plus D, BOW rounds. Those colours remind me of mixed drinks in Dead Rising. You know what? They actually do. Ha! Oh, dude. Yeah, I pretty much just edited them and made them look a bit different. Fucking hell. But yeah, you see, we've got 10 different combinations. So yeah, we've got the gunpowder mixing, we've got attachments, we've got different, lots of different grenade rounds. So yeah, the weaponry does seem simple at first glance, but when you think about it, there's a lot of variety when it comes to the weapons. So yeah, recovery items. This is basically just recovery items. So I put this in there because there's a new recovery item. So we've got green herb, you know, restores 33% of health. Red herb can be combined with a green herb to enhance its effects. And then blue herb, which cures poison. You have the first aid spray, fully restores health. And then we have a brand new recovery item called a potion. And what a potion does, you remember the Wendigo, how it can inflict you with that curse? Well, this potion cures the curse of the Wendigo. So yeah, throughout the castle you'll find these potions which you need to use to cure the curse, pretty much. And yeah, just different mixes, you know. Mixed herbs, you know. Green plus green restores 66% of health. Green plus red, full health. Green plus blue, 33% of health and poison cure. You know, green, blue, 66% health and cures poison. You know, just typical shit. I just put this in there just for whatever, you know. Miscellaneous items. So yeah, you got like the potion idea. Yeah, it's just an idea, you know. I thought of that yesterday actually. But yeah, item box. you store your items and change your gear. I'll get to the gear in a minute, okay? Typewriter, save your progress, requires ink ribbon. Ink ribbon, use an typewriter, you know, this typical shit. Okay, so here we go, matches and gasoline. Now, basically, you can use these to burn zombie corpses. It basically works like the kerosene, but a little bit different. Instead of having to actually go to a gas tank, gasoline canister, you pretty much carry the gasoline. So it kind of works like Molotovs, you know. Like you can pick up matches. Say you'll pick up 3 matches, pick up 3 gasoline at intervals. So yeah, basically you use the matches and the gasoline to burn zombie corpses. Okay, so gear. Now this is something completely new. I hope you guys like this. Just your typical, yeah, just put that in there. But gear, dude. Gear. This is a cool idea I had, but so here we go. Basically, gear can be found. You can find different types of gear throughout your playthrough. You can equip it, and you can hold up to 3 different types of gear at once. Gear doesn't take up your inventory slots, but it can only be switched it can only be switched at an item box. So if you want to change your gear, you have to go to an item box. So yeah, first one we have. God, I really need a drink, dude. All this talking is making my throat super dry. Backpack is basically like the side pack. It increases inventory slots to 10. More inventory slots. That body armor is also in RFR. Yeah. Fuck out of you. Okay, dude? Nobody talking about the RFR, okay? So yeah, body armor decreases damage taken from strike-based attacks. And what I mean by strike attacks is that basically any damage that isn't a grab. So, say if a hunter slashes you, that is a strike attack. This doesn't help against bites. It only helps against strike attacks. Carry more ammo per bandolier. Carry more ammo per pile. What this means is that, do you like how when you hold like a pile of ammo, it has a limitation? Like you can hold 255, for example. Well, this basically allows you to hold more ammo in a pile. So maybe you can hold 50 handgun bullets, but then with this you can hold 100. So yeah. Combat boots increases movement speed by 10%. So this basically it would help speedrunners, obviously, but it's also good for dodging. You can use this to make dodging enemies easier. Shoulder pads decreases damage taken from zombie bites by 25%. So if a zombie bites you, it'll do less damage. Shin guards. This grants immunity to zombie crawler bites. So if a zombie is on the floor playing dead and he bites your ankle, you'll take no damage. You're immune to it. And then gas mask makes you immune to poison. So basically, if you wear this, you can't get poisoned, but it is hard to get. You know, you can't just get it straight away. You actually have to go out your way and earn this item. It's a useful item which you have to earn. You can't just get it easily. So yeah, that's pretty much the gear idea. You know, you can equip 3 different types of gear. There's probably different ideas too, but I just thought of these 7. Oh yeah. Okay, so this right here, equipment. Now this is another cool idea. So are there any of these items unlockable or no? Oh no, I didn't go through unlockable items, ET. I probably should have, but I just wanted to focus on the main game. I didn't want to focus on New Game Plus type shit. But here, equipment. This is a really cool idea I had. So basically, you have 3 different types of equipment right here. You got the lockpick, opens simple locks, lighter, scares bats, illuminates dark areas, and ignites zombie corpses. So you can use the lighter as a replacement for the matches. And then ice axe, which you can use this to climb frozen walls. Now, what it is that when you start a new game, you'll be basically asked. Fucking hell, I can't talk. my throat is so dry. But basically, you get three options when you start a new game. You can select one of these items, and you can only have it for that playthrough. You can't get all three of them. You can't find the other two items throughout the game. You can only have one of them. And basically, this makes every playthrough unique because these items allow you to do different things. Like, for example, the lockpick will allow you to open up more doors and it'll give you more ammo. But the lighter will allow you to burn bodies without matches. It'll also scare bats, so it makes you immune to bats. And it also allows you to completely skip the ski lodge. Do you remember how you have to go into the ski lodge to find a lantern? Well, this basically allows. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, you can skip the ski lodge. So basically, you get different benefits. Each equipment gives you different benefits. And also, the ice axe, you can climb certain walls. Like, you can climb up a frozen wall, and you might just get like a shortcut from it. Or like an ammo. Or like ammo or something. So yeah, basically, it makes every playthrough different. You can get unique shortcuts, unique secret items, stuff like that, unique benefits. So it basically makes every playthrough different. It has a different route to it, for example. Like if you have the lockpick, you might make the complex quicker, whereas if you have the lighter, it makes it longer. But then it'll make the lighter. But then the lighter allows you to skip the ski lodge, for example. So yeah, we're coming up to the end now. Just inventory. So this is just what the inventory would look like. You see, you got your inventory slots on the bottom right there. Weapon above it. You know, your equipped weapon. Your equipment to the left of that. And then under that, you see you have your free gear slots, where you have your equipped gear, and then your condition on the left there. And then status effects. You know, just different effects. You see, you got fine, full health, you know, whatever. Caution, you're still fine, whatever. Orange caution, you'll start limping a little bit. You'll basically move slower. And danger, you know, low health, you'll start limping really slowly. So yeah, it'll really affect your movement speed. Poisoned, you know, drains your health, whatever. And then we have cursed, which is the curse of the Wendigo, pretty much. So yeah, while you're cursed, you get this screen right here. And that's it, dude. That's it. I'm done, dude. That's everything. That is the entire thing right there. So yeah, I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Did you drink from the toilet? No, man, no. My throat is fucked up though now. Seriously, oh my god. It's like fucked up. Damn sick ass ideas, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. And that was just a few days. I came up with these ideas in just a few days, ZT, man. Just a few days worth of ideas right there. So I hope you hope you guys enjoyed it. So what'd you think, man? What'd you guys think, bro? Did you think that this would make a good-ass Resident Evil game, dude? Classic game? Well, that was fun. Thank you, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But yeah, I think this would make a sick old-school Resident Evil game, dude. Completely unique environment, dude. Some new mechanics. Cool enemies. Back to the roots, bro. I think it'd be a sick game, dude. Capcom, bro, if you're fucking watching, dude, make this game happen. Make it happen, dude. It'll shit on any Resident Evil game in the past fucking 20 years, dude. Trust me. Personally, I think it works better with third person. Oh man, no third person, ZT. Banned, okay? Banned. No third person. But yeah, you think? Just never was a big fan of fixed camera angles. Oh yeah, but nah, fuck the third person, dude. Fixed camera angles, man. Beautiful environments, bro. But yeah, nope, no fixed camera angles. Okay, Capcom, if you're gonna steal my idea, I don't even care if you steal my ideas. The only thing I say is that don't make it third person. Make it fixed camera angles. Okay, that's the only request I have. The only demand. Third person, yeah. Fuck the third person. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that, man. This is a real Resident Evil game. Okay, no third person, man. You know, keep that with your stupid modern day Resident Evil, dude. This is sticking to the roots right here. This is the sequel to Resident Evil 3. This is Resident Evil 4, dude, pretty much. Think of this as the real Resident Evil 4. But yeah. What about RE4, eh? What do you mean? Hey, you know my opinions on RE4, ZT. Great game, terrible Resident Evil game. Oh, man. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I think I really enjoyed that, man. I really enjoyed that. I hope I did a good job of explaining it, you know. And it has third person. You enjoy that game, dude? Yeah, it's a good game. I've said that, dude. I think Resident Evil 2 Remake is a good game. It's just not a good Resident Evil game. Things can be good in certain ways, you know. Resident Evil 4 is probably my favorite game ever, but I still think it's a terrible Resident Evil game. Yeah, you did great. Thank you, man. I might do some more shit like this in the future, ZT, because I'm constantly coming up with ideas for games and shit, you know. Every now and then I just fucking get a piece of paper and just doodle different ideas to myself. Like, I had this idea for a new Left 4 Dead game, where basically Left 4 Dead game with classes, you know, kind of like Killing Floor. It'd be like classes from Killing Floor combined with Left 4 Dead. I was thinking something like that, you know, where each class is unique because it's based on teamwork. So you know, I might do that because I had a lot of fun doing this. A lot of fun. Oh man, and yeah, I hope you guys did too. Yeah, classes would be cool to see. Yeah, it would be. It would be like a medic, you know. Medic can like heal faster, heal more health, you know. That's what I mean, dude. Yeah, you know. Just save it. But yeah, if you want ZT, man, we can still do the duo podcast together if you want, where we basically just chat about ideas. This was more of a pitch. This was basically just a pitch for a game. Whereas me and you, we could just discuss different ideas, you know, just randomly, just casually, you know. We can still do that in the future if you want to, man. Because I've got other ideas too. Like I was thinking like a yacht, you know, Resident Evil game set on a yacht, and I just went with this idea too because I went with this idea instead because I thought this was more unique. Because Resident Evil Revelations was on a yacht, so there's never been a game like there's never been a Resident Evil game like this set in a snowy mountain, you know, gondolas and shit. I mean, there's a castle, but you know, I just thought the castle was a cool idea in a mountain. You see, Kiji didn't make it. I'm the true number one. Yeah, you see, dude. Good job to you, ZT man. Number one fan, okay? Now it's COD Extinction. COD Extinction. Wait, what is? Yeah, I'd enjoy that. Yeah, we could do that one. You should probably play Condemned. You'll probably like that. Oh yeah, I've played Condemned. It's pretty good. I'll play it in the future on stream. I think. Oh man. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here, gentlemen. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with that, man. What are you gonna play tomorrow? Oh, I'm not sure, CT. I want to finish that platinum journey for Dead Island. And like Resident Evil 2. You see, I like practicing for that shit on stream, but I think people are just so sick of that game. But I'm just still decided, ZT. But one of them you could get chased by a bear in a cabin. Oh, in a Condemned, dude, yeah. You see, I was thinking of like a boss idea, sort of like Lisa Trevor, where in the castle a boss would like stalk you, but I couldn't really think of any ideas, you know. Like I think that'd be quite kind of cool, you know. In the castle, a boss stalks you, kind of like Nemesis, you know what I mean? But I just couldn't really I couldn't really get a cool concept idea. Yeah, this was a great episode. My props to you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. It means a lot. Really glad you enjoyed it. I hope everybody else enjoyed it too, you know. I spoke very passionately, okay? I don't know if you could tell, but I was speaking very passionately. Not like fucking all these interviews they do with Capcom, you know, where they talk about the games, bro. They don't give a shit about their product. They just want to sell it, dude. Whereas this, bro, I want you to actually like this shit. I want you to like it. Whatever you play, you know, I'll be there. Thank you, man. You're a true OG, man. True OG. Unlike fucking Latflowers, bro. Bitching constantly. But yeah, don't worry, okay? Be patient. I will play different games. I'll play some good games. Some cool ones. Cool playthroughs. Do some co-op zombies for a stream. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that for sure, Ricardo, man. When, you know, whenever ZT's down with that, I'll definitely do it, man. Definitely. It was like a school project with effort. Pretty cool. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Yeah, it kind of was like kind of like a slideshow. That's what I wanted it to be like. I didn't plan on making it like this, Ricardo. I was gonna just sit here with this screen right here and just talk about my ideas, but I think it'd be cool to basically show you guys an example of different things. So I went with it. Did it. You spoke with more passion than Lat has in his marriage, you see? Exactly, Nick. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, more Resident Evil. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god, all he does is play Resident Evil, you know. Oh, Resident Evil sucks, dude. Why the hell does he care, dude? Bloody hell. Bum, dude. Goddamn bum he is. Oh man, that water's so nice, dude. My throat was fucked, dude. Seriously, I felt like a fucking old woman, dude. I had all this fucking shit in my throat. It was nasty, dude. I won't go too in detail, but yeah, it was nasty. My throat was dry, man. Felt like I've been throat fucked for the past fucking 2 hours. He doesn't even play games. Yeah, no, right? He plays them for 2 minutes. He plays them for 2 minutes, ZT. And then he rage quits them. If you ever need help with some zombies, I can do it as well. Have you got PS4, Ricardo? Because if you do, then for sure, dude. Me, you, and ZT could do some Easter eggs or something. I'm a big Easter egg guy. I don't really care for high rounds. I think they're a bit repetitive. I don't mind it every now and then, but you know, we could definitely do some casual play, but do some Easter eggs, man. But yeah, if you got all the maps on Black Ops 3 and on PS4, you know. If you don't know, and you've got Xbox One, we could play BO2 and BO1 in the future. Which I want to do. We could do either. Ah, man. I got Xbox, but in the future I'm gonna get a PlayStation. Oh, that's cool then. That's cool. We could do Black Ops 2, bro. Me, ZT, Dex, and you, dude. We could do 4-player Black Ops 2 Easter eggs, bro. How fucking cool would that be? We could do that. Proper team, dude. All I got all maps on BO3, so I'm good. Oh yeah, you got all the maps, dude. Yeah, I've got all the maps. I have all the maps as well, yeah, on Xbox One. Yeah, I don't have Black Ops 3 on Xbox One, just on PS4. But Black Ops 2, I've got every map pack besides Mob of the Dead. Didn't mean to put all twice. Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, if you got Left 4 Dead, Ricardo, dude, we could also play that if you want, because me, ZT, and Dex are planning on playing Left 4 Dead in the future. Really excited for that. Mob of the Dead Easter egg would be sick, really enjoyable. Yeah, I could maybe buy it, but God, dude, those map packs are still full price, bro. They're 15 quid. 15 quid for an old ass map, dude. It's BS. I have Left 4 Dead as well. Oh, do you, dude? I'll have to play some Left 4 Dead then. I was thinking, bro. 4-player Left 4 Dead campaigns on Expert, dude. Me, ZT, Dex, and you, I guess. We could do that, man. That would be sick. I've always wanted to do that, bro. I've always wanted to get a squad together and do some Expert playthroughs, man. I would love that. You know, I tried to do that ages ago, but dude, it's ridiculous trying to get a squad. It's impossible. It's literally impossible, bro. That would be tough. It's no joke. Yeah, you know, but come on, we're not bitches. We're not bitches, man. ZT's a fucking. That guy's a beast, bro. Plus, I have the determination, dude. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. We'll just be having a laugh together. So even if we do get fucked up, we'll be having fun at the end of the day, you know. Ricardo, do you see what I played? But I think on Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 1's not too bad, but I think on Left 4 Dead 2, it has some pretty tough campaign. Mainly Carnival. I think Carnival's quite a tough campaign. Doing no damage around the console. No, I see this guy's such a douche, dude. What a douchebag, man. ZT, come on. Kiji's not here, okay? I don't think she's gonna get, you know. Stop trying to impress Kiji. This guy would definitely show his no damage trophies, bro. Hey, look at my no damage trophies, dude. I got this trophy for beating this game, no damage. Flexing his fucking no damage playthroughs. Damn. No age girls, yeah. I'm sorry, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I beat someone up, no damage. Oh, man. Nice, man. Sweet. Sweet, mate. Oh, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here anyway, because I want to keep this this podcast compact, you know. Hello, sorry about that. Oh, Sing Venus, dude. Oh man, you're too late, brother. You're completely too late. But you know what? It's fine because this stream is gonna be public. So if you want to rewatch it, man, you can do that. But yeah, man. Thank you for being here, gentlemen. Okay, I really appreciate it, man. I really enjoyed this, man. I've been looking forward to this shit for weeks. So yeah, all right, brother. I really enjoyed it. Keep up the great work. So thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You too, man. You too. Get off. It's getting late for you, Mixer. Eat something. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. But yeah. ZT, Ricardo, Sing Venus, and whoever else is here. Thank you all. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the UBS podcast. And until next time, sayonara.